So I started around the outside of the building, poking candy wrappers. There were a lot of candy wrappers, for some reason. When I made my way around half the building, I came to a little alcove, and lying in the middle of it on the snow was Father Shaw, dead. He was leaking from somewhere onto the snow, and the snow had turned the color of Mountain Dew. His flesh was rotted and yellow. The second I saw him, I started breathing through my mouth as to avoid smelling him. I thought to myself, do I have to clean this shit up all by myself? Time skipped here, and I was tying a string around the plastic that covered his legs. I woke up. While eating breakfast, I realized why Father Shaw had appeared in this dream. I mentioned him to Lynn not 2 days earlier. We were at a wedding in South Jersey, staying in a place called the Seaview in Absecon. It's a really old hotel and golf resort. That's where the wedding reception was being held. Lynn had stayed there once for a conference she was participating in, and she told me that the hallways of the place reminded her of the hotel in The Shining. After the reception was over, we went and got our room, hung out for a while, and then headed downstairs to the bar to have a drink. On the way, we passed a room like a study, with wooden paneling and stuffed chairs, and glass bookcases with a plaque over the door on the outside that read, Shaw. I immediately thought of Father Shaw and told Lynn about him. The memory of his face prompted me to recall that my father was in the hospital to have a cyst removed once when we were kids. And when he returned from his stay, I'd overheard him say to my mother that Shaw had been in there at the same time, dying of cancer. All of this great solace in God went right out the window, my father said. Shaw wailed just as loud as the rest of the sinners. At the moment he said this, he was eating a cracker with a sardine on it. He gulped down the cracker in one bite, licked his forefinger, his thumb, and then smiled, giving the advantage to either heaven or hell. I'm still not sure which.